No sooner do we get done putting doors and stuff on the Element than a friend of mine says their ridgeline is acting funny, and we figure out why. Look at this mess, which is of course on the back side of the motor. Yeah, can't dig this out. Yeah, it never ends. I just got done fishing this out with the help of my scope. This is a cheese ball little scope I got on eBay. Great tool, lifesaver. Bent this thing up so that I could fish this really strange foreign object out of that hole down there. And what that object was what was left of this spark plug. So now I gotta find a spark plug. All right, found a spark plug. Let's try and run that down in there and see what we get. Scope out of there. I guess we can turn that off. These things are super handy, guys. I think this thing was like $7 or something. And man, it has paid for itself 100 times now. Hi. All right, let's put the coil in if we can. Let's see what that does. This is a used coil that the guy had in the car that he thinks is good. Hey, it goes in. That's good news. Gotta go find my Allen wrenches. I think these are 5mm. I don't want to drop this screw because I don't have any more. And there's the plug for the coil. There it is. All right, let's get all this junk out of here. See if it'll fire up. Still don't want to go, do it. Unhooking the battery for a few minutes to reset all the codes. See if that helps clear anything. It's not looking good though. There may be a lot more wrong with this truck than just a coil being bad. All right, no codes. See what happens. I blew a fuse or something. Let me see what we got under the hood. Ridgeline has that same thing the Element has, where if you pull up on this the wrong way, you'll eventually break it off. I'm gonna take a look at some fuses and then I'm probably gonna call it a day on this thing. Where's number 8? Here's number 8, 15. Number 8 on this is what? The ECU and FI, which is fuel injection. Thought maybe it's not getting fuel. All right, let's go down here. I'm going to show you how I check these. That little cover this cover is the timing belt cover. That is a little access port so that you can see cam whether or not it's turning. So now I'm going to go turn it again and you tell me if it's moving. Last move. There's one other little tiny fuse box under the hood. I don't even know what's in this. But I'm going to pull some of these fuses and get a look at them, see what they look like. I don't know why half of these fuses are missing also. You can see the filament in there, it looks good. So that's it for me in the Ridgeline, folks. A little bit aggravated with this particular job.
I was called up by a friend and said, hey, I'm stuck with a broken car, need some help. When I got looking into it, it wasn't her car, it was a friend's car. They happened to be passing through town and their car quit on the interstate, and they wanted a quick fix, and the friend was sure that it just needed a coil pack put in, but he couldn't get the old coil pack out because, well, you saw how damaged it was. And I was more than willing to help. So I had the car towed to my place so that it wouldn't get fined or towed. And it's the holidays, I've got a million things to do this weekend, but I put a bunch of my plans on hold and tried to help these folks out. And now they're aggravated with me because I didn't get the car fixed, and they live out of town and they had to get a ride out of town, and now they got to get a ride back. So I'm having this thing towed to a shop because it needs a whole lot more than a coil pack. And what needs to happen now is it needs to have a full diagnostic done. We need to find out if we've got fuel pressure, if we've got spark, if we've got compression. For all I know, it's broke a rod, and that's what happened to that spark plug. Still haven't found it, and when I called the guy up to talk to him about not finding that spark plug, he acted like I should have been able to find it. I didn't take it apart. He did, beside the road. So anyway, folks, all I'm trying to get at here is be careful who you volunteer to help out with their vehicles, because they might take advantage of you. They might not appreciate the fact that you're inconveniencing yourself for their benefit. And I hate that that's how it is in the world some days, but some days that's how it is. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and all that good stuff. See you next week.